Minecraft. Millions of peaches. That's kind of random to have there. In any case, in today's episode of Minecraft, Exploration and Tactics with Brian, I'm going to go down into the abandoned mine shaft below my home and do some exploring. Not only will I find a chest that was left by the previous miners, I'll also find something else that's pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and watch. In any case, let's see. Last time we had filled out the entire map and we didn't find an NPC village. And I definitely want to continue looking for them, but I want to change things up. And so today, I want to go exploring down into the mine shafts and see if there's a chest in there for me that might have some goodies or see what else is down there. But I just realized that my inventory is kind of cluttered up with a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to organize my inventory for a moment and see you guys in a bit. Okay, much better. Now I think I'm ready to go spelunking. Actually, I don't need to bring the iron along with me this time. My armor is starting to get a little bit low, but I'm not going too far down below, and so I can always come back upstairs if I need to. Oh, and I need to go ahead and... Didn't need an entire pork chop. I only was down 3 food bars, and I think it gives you 4. But at this point, I have 16 pork chops. Wow! A zombie has come down to greet me. Hello! At this point, I have a lot of pork chops and a lot of food. And so I'm not too worried about that, and so I'm going to try to be methodical again, I think, and just kind of like start at the top and kind of work my way all the way through the mine shaft, because I remember I went down here once or twice before, and I don't remember if I ended up exploring all of it successfully or if I got right, because there was the spawner over there that I lit up. I don't think I went down further this way. So let's check out down this way, or maybe I did. What's going on over here? I only went so far. Alright, I heard another zombie. Don't know where he is yet. He sounds like right behind me or right on top of me. And I think I'm going to wait until I just kind of walk in and see him, rather than go digging for him. And I realize that I'm passing up some iron, but basically right now my goal is kind of to explore this whole area and get things lit up. Do I have a axe? I should get that in my hotbar. I do not have an axe. Alright, fair enough. Ooh, alright. Oh! Mossy cobblestone! I believe we just found a zombie dungeon. Yep. Alright, well, oop. Alright, I don't have a sense of, did I get all of them? Nope. Alright, there's at least one more still up there. I'm going to need a better step, so let me get some bricks. One moment, please. Bricks in my inventory. Dirt, that'll work. So that I can... Oops. Do. Oh, and I'm going to need to chop that down. This is not the correct tool. Alright, it's only zombies. Oops. He says as he starts getting killed by zombies. Alright, my heart should be, yeah, re-healing. Yeah, there we go. Zombie dungeon is not too hard. And I hear another zombie somewhere. But great, this is my first 1.8 dungeon, so that is very exciting. And it's got 2 chests, a nice double chest dungeon. Let's see if we get anything good. Hey, we got iron, we've got some wheat, string, another bucket, some cocoa beans, my first cocoa beans. I can make some cookies. And more of the same, but I am still pleased. It's always fun to find a dungeon. And mossy cobblestone, which I thought I heard someone said got retextured. I never really take much of a look at it or pay too much attention to it. And so I'm going to bring a few mossy cobblestone bricks, just so I have a few on me in case I decide that I want them for some reason at some point. But in any case, great. That was something exciting and different. And it seems like otherwise, yeah, there's like a roof up here. I don't know if it's good to go ahead and like start harvesting these rails. I guess until I need a rail system or something, I'm just going to leave them down here. And now that it's gotten quiet, since there's iron right here, I'll go ahead and take a moment to grab some iron. And Gravel just fell down from there, but I can't tell. It doesn't look like necessarily there's anything down there. So let's try going this way. And... oh, I guess I have been here because there's a torch. Unless... there aren't any, like, just torches, like, sitting around in the abandoned mine shafts from, like, whoever built these mine shafts a long time ago. Are there? I don't know if that necessarily means that I placed it. So much that's unknown. Alright, and so this is where the zombie dungeon was. And so... once again, have to be careful about dead ends. So that was also a dead end, and so I'm going to go until I get back to a choice point down here. There's some iron right there that I'll go grab in a moment because I don't come back this way. Okay, so basically, kind of going down in this direction is a dead end. I will grab these resources, which hopefully will not take very long because I'm not editing it out right now. And then we'll move on and continue exploring the mine shaft. And so it's definitely, I don't have a good sense of how long kind of like all of the newness of 1.8 will, I guess, kind of continue to surprise me, is what I'm trying to describe here. And so it's always cool because when new terrain generation, you don't know what to expect. And at some point, eventually I'm going to stumble across a stronghold, although it seems like they're maybe going to be hard to find. And so that'll be very exciting. Finding a dungeon, even though I found lots of them at this point, back in 1.7 and 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 1.3, 1.2, all the time that I've been playing. It's still always exciting to find a dungeon because they are rare. Okay, and so I could go down or I could go across. I know that I've been across here a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put out this water. I don't think we explored very far over here, and I always hear spiders when I'm over here. But yeah, I think there's more to explore in a few directions. I think I've been looking... yeah, I ran out of coal and torches, and so the last time I was here I didn't get very far. And if this is a dead end that I neglected to mark, I'll kick myself. No, it's not. Okay. So I want to make sure as I find dead ends that I mark them, so that it's easier for me to keep track of all the areas that I visited. I see lots of resources, but we'll get them on the way back. And now we are definitely out of the mine shaft and just into a general cave system. And so I'm going to go a little bit further and see if... oops! Hello! And see if perhaps this is going to dead end, because it seems like one of those cave systems that is going to dead end. Of course, I don't know if my intuition about such things is going to be, off now that there's new terrain generation. Nope, it does dead end. Okay, great. So this is another dead end, and it was a nice long hallway that didn't have any branch points. So I'm going to collect the resources that were along here, and then meet you back at the choice point. Okay, great. There were a lot of resources along that hallway. I'm going to go ahead and mark that way as a dead end. And now we'll try exploring this way. Good, and this is circling back around to the dead end. Oop, crap! Was he behind me? Where was that? Oh, there is something behind me. Crap. And so I don't know if... and is there a hole? Yes. I was like, where could he have fallen down to? Alright, I need to be more aware of my surroundings. And since this is going up, and I don't want to have monsters trailing me and following it, well, okay, that's going to go way up there. Alright, I'm not going to explore all of that yet, because I do want to, oops, kind of get and stay near the abandoned mineshaft area, because that's what I'm hoping to explore, simply because A, it's a new type of terrain, and B, once again, I think there may be some kind of chest or other treasure for me to find somewhere in here. And I think I just heard a pig, which suggests that I'm pretty near the surface. Yes, that is definitely a piggy noise. And I'm starting to run a little bit low on torches. Wow, this really is extensive. And I'm not going in any particular direction, which is probably not smart. Okay, now that I'm at a little dead end, let's take a moment to craft some more torches. And let's see, I'll need about... that'll be a little too many, but that's fine. Oh no, it's just right. 62. Always trying to get right about a full stack. I prefer to have a full stack of torches Wow, that looks like it might go kind of deep and go in crazy directions. Because on the one hand, excuse me, on the one hand, you want to have plenty of torches on your person so that you're not running out, especially, you know, all of a sudden if you get into a battle or, you know, something interesting happens. But on the other hand, oop! Hello, Mr. Skeleton. On the other hand, I tend to get a very full inventory. I don't even see him. It's got to be right around here somewhere, right? Is there somewhere else he could be? Oh, there he is. Just hiding right around the corner. Wow, these wood walls in the mine shaft really do make it easy for enemies to hide, like, right around the corner. And so, like, oh my gosh. That could be trouble. Sorry, I was starting to say that my inventory tends to get pretty full as I go down spelunking and collect a bunch of resources. And so on the other hand, I don't want to craft too many torches because I only want them to take up one inventory slot. And so that's my typical rationale for building about a full stack of torches. Alright, and this is a dead end. So let us mark it as such. Go back to the choice point. And I'll go do-do-do-do-do to say that is a dead end. Great. And so now let's try going up here. Although it seems like now I'm out of the abandoned mine shaft again. I'll explore a little ways. Oh, there's a bunch of iron over there. Alright, I want to stick mostly with the abandoned mine shaft. I'm going to grab the iron since it's right here. But then we'll head back into the mine shaft and stay in that area. And I have collected a lot of iron already. We should actually... I'm going to collect this one last little piece over here, and then we're going to check out how much iron I have just in this first... I don't know, what has this been? 10 minutes? I haven't been playing all that long. And I already have 41 pieces of iron. So that's fantastic. And there's a fair bit of coal here as well, and I did just craft some more torches, and so I'll go ahead and grab some coal. And then we'll go back into the abandoned mine shaft. So yeah, I'd forgotten how long video editing takes, so admittedly I've been playing lots of Minecraft, but I played a ton, so it's Saturday now. I played a ton of Minecraft on Friday in 2 different sessions where I sat down in front of the computer, but I didn't do any video editing of any of that yesterday, and so this morning I got up and I ended up spending almost like 3 hours doing video editing and rendering. Although I also, while things were rendering, took some time off to... I failed to mark this as a dead end, didn't I? Yep. I guess it's not entirely a dead end since there's this crazy who knows where. But I'm going to stay in the mineshaft system right now. Yeah, while I was rendering, I also took some time to watch some Minecraft videos. Etho has started a new world for his Let's Play, and that is very cool as far as I'm concerned. I did not watch... I only started watching Etho. That's kind of deep and odd. I only started watching Etho, I don't know, when he was already, 60 or 70 episodes in. And so it's cool to see him start from a new world. And while it is the case that he's a much better fighter than me, it was still somewhat heartening to me that he ended up dying in his first episode. And so that makes me feel less bad about my own fighting skills, because especially as you're just getting started, it really is hard. We don't have any armor yet. And alright, so that is going down to lava and whatnot. But I want to stay in the mineshaft area, and so let's continue exploring this way. Oh, that is a dead end. It looks like there's still more to explore over here, perhaps. I hear the skeleton going around. Ugh. Why would the miners choose to build structures like this? What were they thinking? Oops, I saw some iron, since I probably won't be coming back here. Might as well grab it. But yeah, and Etho says that he's going to play on hard now. He always would turn back to peaceful when he was working on the mob system as he was doing kind of all of his scientific stuff, which I didn't really mind. but I guess is like a habit that he kind of like, oops, it looks like there's more area above here. I think I'll try to go check it out. But it sounds like he's going to try to always keep it on hard moving forward in his new 1.8 world. Alright, can I get over here? Let's do this. Boing! Oh, I hear something. All I hear is footsteps, I'm worried. Deep. Alright, I hear a zombie and a pig on the surface. But I also really thought I might have just heard a creeper. Alright, you know what? I really need an axe. Actually, a diamond axe would be nice, but I'm just going to make an iron axe for right now, since I don't have any diamonds on my person. But I think it's going to be a lot easier if I can just mow and chew through some of these. Oh, and my armor's getting really low. I didn't realize just how bad a shape it was in. I will put that there. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fast to kind of like cut through this wood. Oh, it's a chest! Alright. All of a sudden, this entire spelunking, it's not spelunking, it's mineshaft archaeology. I have no idea what to call this. Oh, interesting. Coal, redstone, and bread. On the one hand, I want to say that's not what I was expecting to find. But on the other hand, I don't know what I was expecting to find. Everything is, I don't know what to expect from this world. But in any case, even though they were kind of mostly just trinkets, things that are only of minor use to me, I'm still glad to find them, and now I can say that I've found a chest and a mine shaft. And how's my armor doing? It's in pretty bad shape. I think I should go ahead and head back up to the surface now that I found my first chest. And we'll call this a little kind of mini success for this particular mission. And so, now I face the challenge of trying to find my way back. Because I think I just went in a nice little circle. Yep. Oh, that's right, I came from over here. Okay, I'm sure this is going to be indeed a challenge to find my way. Oh, I did not see him. He's probably hiding around a corner. Or maybe he's down here. Okay, there's the arrow, and so he must have been from down this hallway somewhere. Maybe. Possibly. Is there anywhere in the ceiling? No? Oh, there he is. Okay, now this will be fun. Because despite the fact that they might be better archers, their AI for walking around is still pretty stupid. And so I can still do things like that. Alright, I see light straight up ahead. Alright, I said I was heading back to the base, and instead now I'm wandering around more because I just wanted to put out this water because it was annoying me. Or try to put out this water. Or discover that this water is coming from way up somewhere, who knows? Oop! Neat. Alright, I appear to be in some kind of cave system above the mine shafts. I'm going to put that water out. Oh, maybe this is part of that big long ravine that I saw in one other place. Or I don't have a sense of, how common the ravines may be. So maybe this is a different ravine. Yeah, there's so much that I just don't know. Alright, we need to craft some more torches. Great, I'm back up to 60. Gonna make a place to walk around to. Oh, I see the creeper. Wow. Oh, is that the sky I see, or is that just kind of the lighting glitching out on me? I'm not really sure. I'm kind of curious, since I want to get back up to the surface, if I just go straight up, and so I'm going to try an elevator through this little thing, just to see if there's more levels above me, or I don't know what to expect here. Ooh. Oops. That was supposed to be me placing a torch. There's some mushrooms. Yeah, this is definitely a ravine, because it's got these kind of ledges that I saw in the previous ravine that I was in, down by the waterfall of piggies, or pigoos, or whatever I happen to call them at that particular moment in time, a couple of episodes ago. I hear what sounds like a creeper walking on stone somewhere nearby. I'm going to try to traverse along the top of this ravine now. But yes, I'm mostly trying to head back up to the surface, but at the same time light up the top of this and see if it does appear to be the same ravine where I first walked in. And so at some point, if I peek down below and I see my torches, then I'll know that it's the same ravine, but at this point it seems like perhaps it is not. And just as when I was walking along the ravine ledge over by the waterfall of piggies, I need to be careful because all of a sudden if a skeleton sneaks up and shoots me, I could easily fall who knows how far down into the depths down here. But without risk, what would Minecraft be? Just another game. Alright, this is pretty cool, but it doesn't seem to be the same ravine as before, I don't think, because I don't see any of my torches down there. And so at this point, instead, I'm just going to try to climb back up to the surface. I left my map at home, thinking I'm not going to be exploring above the ground, and so I won't need it, but I would like to know if I'm kind of directly underneath my house or where I am. Alright, I'm going to climb back to the surface. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, and I made it back to the surface. I am by a swamp yes, those are the first reeds that I ever got back in episode 1 or 2 or something, and so I know exactly where I am. Glad I left those reeds there. Make the landscape a little bit more recognizable. I should cut down some more trees as I'm kind of passing through. If every time I pass through this area by my main house, I cut down a couple more trees, then eventually they'll all be gone. Alright, I'm going to go back to the house and re-armor myself, since my iron armor is getting very beat down, and now I have more than a full stack of iron that I collected with all of that little caving expedition. And I will see you guys in a short bit as I get back. Okay, and I am back home with my spoils. I've got a couple of extra buckets, and the cocoa beans that I found in the... and the moss stone that I found in the... what do you call? Zombie spawner. And then a little bit of other miscellaneous trinkets that we got from that other chest and whatnot. And look at all the iron I have. Holy cow. Go ahead, I'll add to my pork chop collection, but I've got more than a full stack of iron. And so I will get that cooking. Yeah, I've got some more inventory to consolidate, and possibly we'll go down exploring and do more of that, or possibly we'll go create a second map and start looking at other areas of the overworld. I'm not sure what I want to do next, but this might be a good place to go ahead and cut it off, and I will see you guys next time.